as they put things first. In our culture, where there's been a denigration, especially for men to defend life, to defend the family, we've seen the consequences in a very dramatic way. When I was a young boy, I knew that I prayed for an aunt who lived in Aspen, Colorado, who had been divorced. Up until I was the age of 12, I don't remember anyone in my experience, either Protestant or Catholic, in our neighborhood who had a broken family. As a matter of fact, if I wanted to terrorize my brothers or sisters, I would tell them explicitly that when mom and dad would go away for maybe a night on the town, that they had to pray for them, because if they died, I'd have to take care of them. The perspective, of course, was that we're all called to honor the gift of life. Now, the other thing that I remember very distinctly was that on Sundays, it was family time. And I'm old enough to remember when there weren't stores open on Sunday, because it was a time to come together as communities and as families for the sake of love. And again, I can't help but wonder, in our days of convenience, how much of this has been lost and how many difficulties have arisen because of it. I'm reminded in a practical way that it's now stated there are more pregnancies and births outside of the sacrament of marriage than there are children in the sacrament itself. And again, I would encourage especially men to be faithful to your commitments, to pray for God's strength, especially in times of difficulty. Now, in just a few moments, the church will invite us to pray not only as individuals, but to pray as a community, to ask God for His strength. And again, it's not a coincidence that each and every Sunday, as we come together as a community, we ask the Archangel Michael to protect and to defend who we are as family, who we are as communities, so that the onslaught of this culture and this time will not take us under. And again, in a certain sense, we could argue that, again, where everyone in my youth practiced Sunday obligations, in our generation, for each of you sitting here, there's probably 4 or